was 15 when it all happened, when it all got started.
I was 14 or so, and I was living with my mom. I was an honor student. This is when my own addiction started.
I was so happy before everything had happened, when I had an actual normal life.
I didn't have anywhere to sleep, and it was starting to be cold, and so there was my trafficker. He was like, well, you can stay in my car.
He just rolled down his window and was like, hey, do you want to make some money? And, you know, I was like, yeah. Money sounded good when you're homeless.
Just gave me everything that I wanted. Clothes, drugs.
I knew something was wrong, but I didn't really know until we were only getting people under the age of 15 in the car.
He told me like that he cared, that I was his girlfriend, and I just started noticing like little things that started changing. I just felt I couldn't leave. He always had people watching. I felt so stuck.
I wasn't allowed to eat because I had to be under 100 pounds. I was supposed to look like a kid. And then like if we get locked in the box or we would just work a lot.
He would always get mad. He like tracked where I was and all of that crazy stuff.
There was one girl who got out and they found her and they lit her on fire. And I just knew I had to run. I was like, I'm gonna die here.
I was at school one day and I decided to go see my guidance counselor, and she said that I needed help. And so I went into detox and got help.
Homeland Security was in the hotel room and they had him in handcuffs.
I don't have to be scared all the time anymore. Like I have a safe place to live. I'm like, I know I'm gonna eat there. It's just nice, like, to have a place where I'm welcome. Like everybody has my best interest there. It just feels like home, and I don't think I could have ever explained home before.
Really, God and North Star gave me that opportunity to be a daughter again, to be a granddaughter, to be a mother to my children.
Being able to actually live a normal life and to go to college for music.
You don't give your heart in pieces.
I did not think that I was ever going to get out of any of that, but I did, and there's hope in that. I went into detox and got help.
Homeland Security was in the hotel room and they had him in handcuffs.
I don't have to be scared all the time anymore. Like I have a safe place to live. I'm like, I know I'm gonna eat there. It's just nice, like, to have a place where I'm welcome. Like everybody has my best interest there. It just feels like home, and I don't think I could have ever explained home before.
Really, God and North Star gave me that opportunity to be a daughter again, to be a granddaughter, to be a mother to my children.
Being able to actually live a normal life and to go to college for music.
You don't give your heart in pieces.
I did not think that I was ever going to get out of any of that, but I did, and there's hope in that.
North Star Initiative supports women who have survived domestic sex trafficking by providing physical, psychological, emotional, and spiritual care, all through a Christ-centered focus.
All too often, rescue does not mean freedom.
Those who are rescued often end up at homeless shelters or domestic violence programs, which do not address the unique needs of sex trafficking survivors.
These shelters are temporary, which often results in survivors going back to the streets.
North Star Initiative is on a mission to change that.
Your love is proud to be seen with me,
North Star has definitely taught me unconditional love.
to be seen with me.
Our staff and volunteers teach residents the skills needed for safe, healthy, and independent living.
I have time to heal.
We are advocates,
Innovators,
Servants,
And prayer warriors.
we invite you to help us restore women from sex trafficking.
every donation empowers her to pursue her hopes and dreams by providing the support and care that she needs.
The enemy wants us to think that we're not worth anything, which is not true.
we believe that the love of Christ, His forgiveness, and His faithfulness make restoration possible.
We believe that the support, love, and care that she receives here will carry her through tomorrow.
And we believe that every one of us can make a difference in the lives of sex trafficking survivors today.
There are people who want to help and don't want anything in return.
Sisters, we can start again. Give honor till the end. Love, we can start again.
He is there all the time.
We can start again.
God really does work miracles.
We can start again.
Join us in the fight to restore survivors for freedom,
For life.
Forever.
Good evening and welcome everyone to the 2021 North Star Initiative Tapas Shindig. My name's Lisa Landis and I have the pleasure of being your MC tonight. We are 30 minutes away from the start of the program, which is also being broadcast to the watch parties throughout the region. So a reminder, if you haven't registered yet, do so now by texting NSI to this number, 243-725. 243-725. That way you won't miss out tonight on any of the auction items or participation in the 50-50 raffle, where one lucky guest will win 50% of the total proceeds. With me is Tim Keller from HK Keller Auctioneers. Tim, can you give us a quick update on the auction?
Absolutely, my pleasure. So tonight, we're going to hear some stories of courage from survivors of sex trafficking. We're also going to learn how we can help North Star Initiative to restore survivors to freedom. Tonight, you may be shocked, you may be challenged, you may shed a tear or two, but my hope is that your heart will be open and you'll be inspired to give, to bid, and then give again. The silent auction is well underway. All of the items are on display over here on my right. All of the bidding is online. So all of your bidding, if you need some help, any of the staff is able to help you to get online if you haven't done so already. Also, you can check out the live auction items. Items 1 through 10 are the live auction items, and they will be sold during the program tonight, but bidding has already started on those live auction items also. Now, especially for those of you at home, you're watching, you're at the watch party, here's my pro tip. Put in your max bid and let the software do the work. Because what happens is there's a time delay from here to when you're seeing us here. So when I say sold here, it's a little bit of a delay till you get it there. So go ahead and set in your max bid on your items right now, especially for the live auction items. That way the software will do the bidding for you. It'll integrate your bids with the live bids that are happening here. But I'm concerned that if you wait till the very end, just before I say sold, there might not be enough time for your bid to go from your house or your place all the way up to outer space and back to us in time. So go ahead, put your max bids in. You know, tonight, we are not here looking for a bargain. We're here to be a blessing. Plus, your generosity tonight is going to inspire others. We appreciate your consideration. Check out the silent auction items, and we'll be back in a few minutes. So thank you, and enjoy your time.
All right, Tim. Thank you.
was 15 when it all happened, when it all got started.
I was 14 or so, and I was living with my mom. I was an honor student. This is when my own addiction started.
I was so happy before everything had happened, when I had an actual normal life.
I didn't have anywhere to sleep, and it was starting to be cold, and so there was my trafficker. He was like, well, you can stay in my car.
He just rolled down his window and was like, hey, do you want to make some money? And, I was like, yeah. Money sounded good when you're homeless.
Just gave me everything that I wanted. Clothes, drugs.
I knew something was wrong, but I didn't really know until we were only getting people under the age of 15 in the car.
He told me that he cared, that I was his girlfriend, and I just started noticing little things that started changing. I just felt I couldn't leave. He always had people watching. I felt so stuck.
I wasn't allowed to eat because I had to be under 100 pounds. I was supposed to look like a kid. And then if we get locked in the box or we would just work a lot.
He would always get mad. He tracked where I was and all of that crazy stuff.
There was one girl who got out, and they found her and they lit her on fire, and I just knew I had to run. I was like, I'm gonna die here.
I was at school one day and I decided to go see my guidance counselor, and she said that I needed help. And so
North Star Initiative supports women who have survived domestic sex trafficking by providing physical, psychological, emotional, and spiritual care, all through a Christ-centered focus.
All too often, rescue does not mean freedom.
Those who are rescued often end up at homeless shelters or domestic violence programs, which do not address the unique needs of sex trafficking survivors.
These shelters are temporary, which often results in survivors going back to the streets.
North Star Initiative is on a mission to change that.
Your love is proud to be seen with me.
North Star has definitely taught me unconditional love.
To be seen with me.
Our staff and volunteers teach residents the skills needed for safe, healthy, and independent living.
I have time to heal.
We are advocates,
innovators,
servants, and prayer warriors.
We invite you to help us restore women from sex trafficking.
Every donation empowers her to pursue her hopes and dreams by providing the support and care that she needs.
The enemy wants us to think that we're not worth anything, which is not true.
We believe that the love of Christ, His forgiveness, and His faithfulness make restoration possible.
We believe that the support, love, and care that she receives here will carry her through tomorrow.
And we believe that every one of us can make a difference in the lives of sex trafficking survivors today.
There are people who want to help and don't want anything in return.
Sisters, we can start again. Give honor till the end. Love, we can start again.
He is there all the time.
We can start again.
God really does work miracles.
We can start again.
Join us in the fight to restore survivors for freedom,
For life.
Forever.
I was 15 when it all happened, when it all got started.
I was 14 or so, and I was living with my mom. I was an honor student. This is when my own addiction started.
I was so happy before everything had happened, when I had an actual normal life.
I didn't have anywhere to sleep, and it was starting to be cold, and so there was my trafficker. He He was like, well, you can stay in my car.
He just rolled down his window and was like, hey, do you want to make some money? And, I was like, yeah. Money sounded good when you're homeless.
Just gave me everything that I wanted. Clothes, drugs.
I knew something was wrong, but I didn't really know until we were only getting people under the age of 15 in the car.
He told me that he cared, that I was his girlfriend, and I just started noticing little things that started changing. I just felt I couldn't leave. He always had people watching. I felt so stuck.
I wasn't allowed to eat because I had to be under 100 pounds. I was supposed to look like a kid. And then if we'd get locked in the box or we would just work a lot.
He would always get mad. He tracked where I was and all of that crazy stuff.
There was one girl who got out and they found her and they lit her on fire. And I just knew I had to run. I was like, I'm gonna die here.
I was at school one day and I decided to go see my guidance counselor. And she said that I needed help. And so I went into detox and got help.
Homeland Security was in the hotel room and they had him in handcuffs.
I don't have to be scared all the time anymore. I have a safe place to live. I know I'm gonna eat there. It's just nice, to have a place where I'm welcome. Everybody has my best interest there. It just feels like home, and I don't think I could have ever explained home before.
Really, God and North Star gave me that opportunity to be a daughter again, to be a granddaughter, to be a mother to my children.
Being able to actually live a normal life and to go to college for music.
You don't give your heart in pieces.
I did not think that I was ever going to get out of any of that, but I did, and there's hope in that. I went into detox and got help.
Homeland Security was in the hotel room and they had him in handcuffs.
I don't have to be scared all the time anymore. I have a safe place to live. I know I'm gonna eat there. It's just nice, to have a place where I'm welcome. Everybody has my best interest there. It just feels like home, and I don't think I could have ever explained home before.
Really, God and North Star gave me that opportunity to be a daughter again, to be a granddaughter, to be a mother to my children.
Being able to actually live a normal life and to go to college for music.
You don't give your heart in pieces.
I did not think that I was ever going to get out of any of that, but I did, and there's hope in that.
North Star Initiative supports women who have survived domestic sex trafficking by providing physical, psychological, emotional, and spiritual care, all through a Christ-centered focus.
All too often, rescue does not mean freedom.
Those who are rescued often end up at homeless shelters or domestic violence programs, which do not address the unique needs of sex trafficking survivors.
These shelters are temporary, which often results in survivors going back to the streets.
North Star Initiative is on a mission to change that.
Your love is proud to be seen with me,
North Star has definitely taught me unconditional love.
to be seen with me.
Our staff and volunteers teach residents the skills needed for safe, healthy, and independent living.
I have time to heal.
We are advocates,
Innovators,
Servants,
And prayer warriors.
we invite you to help us restore women from sex trafficking.
every donation empowers her to pursue her hopes and dreams by providing the support and care that she needs.
The enemy wants us to think that we're not worth anything, which is not true.
we believe that the love of Christ, His forgiveness, and His faithfulness make restoration possible.
We believe that the support, love, and care that she receives here will carry her through tomorrow.
And we believe that every one of us can make a difference in the lives of sex trafficking survivors today.
There are people who want to help and don't want anything in return.
Sisters, we can start again. Give honor till the end. Love, we can start again.
He is there all the time.
We can start again.
God really does work miracles.
We can start again.
Join us in the fight to restore survivors for freedom,
For life.
Forever.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the 2021 North Star Initiative Tapas Shindig event, live from Warehouse 100 in New Holland, Pennsylvania, and broadcasting to watch parties throughout the region. I'm Lisa Landis, and I have the pleasure of being your MC tonight. Now, before we begin, I would like to invite to the stage North Star Initiative's Chairman of the Board, Doug Harris, to give thanks and lead us in prayer.
Well, I want to give each and every one of you just the warmest welcome. About this time last year, I was sitting at home watching the Tapas Shindig on a virtual screen as Janelle and Alicia did their thing, and we were watching the TV. And what a year 2020 was, and to fast forward to this event and see this crowd is unbelievable. So thank you very much for participating in this special evening. On behalf of the Board of Directors at North Star, I would like to welcome a couple key people here. Without their vision, we would not be here. And Jen Sensenig was just telling me that about a decade ago, 10 years ago, she had pulled the papers to get this nonprofit of 501c3 started. I'd like to recognize the founder and the person who God laid upon her heart to get this ministry started, Jen Sensenig. Jen, could you raise your hand? And I would like to recognize one more group. I was on the board at the time when the doors actually got open to the harbor. We had no idea what to expect. We were unsure, but we knew we had to get the doors open. This was at the end of 2017. We had to get the doors open. We were green. We were trying to figure it out a little bit as we moved through the process of opening the doors, welcoming our first women. The one thing I will tell you, though, is since the doors of the house opened, we understood how invaluable the workers are, our employees. And I would like to recognize the North Star employees, specifically Janelle, and you will hear a lot from Janelle, and our Executive Director, Alicia. Where are you two? I want everybody to give you a round of applause, please. These ladies can attest to the fact that being an employee at North Star is very difficult. It is very trying. The things that our employees encounter, and Satan, I will tell you, is relentless, is absolutely relentless at tearing us apart and separating us. And what our employees go through on a daily basis is unbelievable. And I am so grateful as the chair of the board to see this team that God has put together. He has united these women, our employees, together in such a way we have a super strong team, and I am so grateful for God. So thank you, ladies. Thank you to all the employees that work at North Star. On behalf of the board, we are extremely appreciative of all the things you do for us, so thank you. I would like to, at this point, have us just bow our heads as we say a word of prayer and thanks to our Lord and Savior. Father, we are indeed grateful that you have brought our friends together this evening, friends who are supportive, friends that are coming amidst their busy schedules, and they are giving of their time this evening. We are grateful for that. We are grateful for all the things that you are doing at North Star. We are grateful for our employees. I ask even this evening that you put a hedge of protection around our employees. We are grateful for the women who have given that little bit of trust to us to walk through the doors at North Star. Trust that has been broken time and time again. Trust and a love. They have never experienced unconditional love. And we are just grateful that they have chosen North Star to come and to begin their process of healing. And lastly, we are grateful for your love, an unconditional love that never fails us, that never gives up on us, that never runs from us, a love that we can count on time after time. And thank you. Thank you so much for what you do. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Doug, for that prayerful start to tonight's event. We do give thanks for the opportunity to join together tonight and participate in what God is doing through North Star Initiative in the lives of the survivors that they serve. Before we begin the program, though, let's do a quick check-in with Tim Keller from HK Keller to give us an auction update.
Hey, Lisa, and good evening. I am thrilled to be here tonight because I know that we're going to make a difference. We're going to make an impact into the lives of sex trafficking survivors as we support the restoration and the therapeutic work of North Star Initiative. So thank you for being here tonight. We have a few items in the online auction that don't have bids yet, so you want to get those in. So you can click on the text link to browse the auction. If you're not registered, you can do so right now. Text the letters NSI to 243-725. 243-725. Text there, that'll get you connected with the auction. If you've been outbid on any items, you'll receive a text notification inviting you to bid again. And remember my pro tip. Just go ahead and put your maximum bid in. Let the software do the work, especially for those of you watching at one of our watch parties. Welcome, we're glad you're with us, but don't wait to bid. Go ahead, the live auction items are open right now for bidding. We'll be selling those in just a few moments. We have some great items in the live auction. One is Blackworth Fire Grill, chef's dinner and wine pairing for 8 people. That is a fantastic opportunity right there. We have a desk, Amish-made desk and chair, which is right here. You'll see photos of it online. When you walked in, you passed a 2021 C8 Corvette. Did you notice that car? That is Lisa's. No, it's not. We are selling 24 hours use of that car, along with a gift certificate for dinner at Hershey Farms Restaurant. Item number 4 is a week at Anna Maria Island. How many have been to Anna Maria Island? Would you raise your hand? It is beautiful. The sunsets there are amazing. You're also able to buy a digital billboard for 4 weeks. 4 weeks use of a digital billboard in Lancaster. You can use it for your business. You could donate it to an organization, but we'll be selling that as item number 5. Number 6 is the penthouse at Rock Lidditz. It's an overnight stay there and also a $50 gift card at the restaurant there per diem. Number 7 is golf and lunch for 3 at Lancaster Country Club with David Hornberger. Depending how, if you pay enough for that, he'll let you win. Number 8 is a sterling silver John Hardy classic chain cuff bracelet. Number 9 is a custom fire pit. They'll make a fire pit at your home or someone else's home if you'd like to give it away. And number 10 is a 2-night getaway for 2 and Longwood Gardens tickets. So it's going to be a great night, and we'll have the live auction just a little bit. So back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Tim. Wow, that is an amazing lineup. And I have my phone right over here. I already did some max bids. You know, they actually work because I was trying to bid on something over here early in the night, the copper cup basket, and one of you put a high max bid on that. And it just, every time I bid, it kept going up and up and up. But that's what we want to have happen. So right now, though, before we go any farther, I want to introduce to you Janelle Espenshade, North Star Initiative's Director of Development, to share a few special thank yous tonight.
Hello, everyone. It is my pleasure to be with you tonight to recognize the sponsors who partner with North Star Initiative. You've made tonight's event possible. Our sincerest appreciation goes out to our title sponsor, Espenshade's Garden Center. Our premier sponsor is Heller Capital Group. Survivor sponsors, Ephrata National Bank, Ross and Krista Creamer. Our harbor home sponsors, Utility Keystone Trailers, Weaver Construction and Roofing, and Weaver Energy. Our rescue sponsors are Concrete Authority, Stray Productions, Lighting, Ames Construction, LH Construction, Thomas and Molly Ekman, Stoltzfus Meats. And our friends of North Star are Allegra Events, Brubacher Excavating, Cheris Insurance Group, Dustin Nagy Excavating, Elizabethtown Flooring, Fulton Bank, Garmin Builders, Hall Media Solutions, Haller Enterprises, H.K. Keller, Hirsch Painting Company, John and Linda Bomberger, Keller Brothers Ford, Lauren Zare, Quality Custom Cabinetry, Ritu's Catering, Reynold Chivery Funeral Home, Souter Motors, Simon Lever, Stoltzfus Tractor Service, Truist Bank, Ville and Rue, and Zimmerman Exteriors. Also, we are extremely grateful for our generous auction donors that are listed on your screen and at the auction table. Thank you so much for your support. Later, we will share a draft of a short film depicting a 14-year-old girl's journey from slavery to freedom.
Thank you. And again, an amazing group of sponsors here tonight. Thank you so, so much. I think we need to give them a round of applause. And our community business leaders are so generous, and I am really looking forward to that film later tonight, too. Now, let's please welcome to the stage North Star Initiative's Executive Director, Alicia Corrado.
Thank you, Lisa, and to everyone that's watching at home tonight and everyone that's here this evening. I just want to say thank you for coming out. This is an amazing crowd that we have. We are very grateful to have and your time this evening as we share with you all of the good things that God is doing at North Star Initiative. If this is your first time learning about North Star Initiative, I'll tell you that our mission statement is to support women who are survivors of domestic sex trafficking by providing physical, psychological, emotional, and spiritual care through a Christ-centered focus. We carry out our mission by owning and operating the Harbor Home and performing the Harbor Restoration Program. The Harbor Restoration Program provides long-term residential and holistic restorative care to female survivors of sex trafficking ages 18 to 35. As one of the only safe houses in the region working with survivors of domestic sex trafficking, the comprehensive services provided at the Harbor are not only necessary, but are also in high demand. The Harbor program aligns each participant with the services, the resources, and tools required to create a clear path of exit, providing her with the sustainable independence she needs to remain free from re-victimization and harmful coping skills, like substance abuse. The best part about the Harbor Restoration Program is that it works. With a program ratio of 87%, meaning that 87 cents of your dollar goes back into the program, and focusing on an intense, individualized program for each survivor, our in-house assessments show marked decrease in PTSD symptoms and a dramatic growth in higher-level reasoning. This year, another 4 survivors will graduate from the Harbor Restoration Program. These women are leaving the Harbor with identification, with job skills, with life skills, education and careers. They have clean records, driver's licenses, vehicles, and access to safe, independent housing. But more importantly, they're leaving with community support, healthy relationships, and resources that they need to stay successful as they transition to independence. But why do we do all of this? What many of you may not know is that victims who are freed from trafficking are not actually free. I mean, if you think about it, how could they be? The average age of someone recruited into trafficking is 14, and oftentimes she's not freed from her trafficker until she's over the age of 18. So even after she's rescued, this means she has no identification, no education, no life skills, no marketable job skills. She typically has an addiction, she may be dealing with a physical disease, and she has complex trauma from the years of abuse. The other reason that we offer a long-term program is because 46% of the victims that we've served at the Harbor were trafficked by their families. This means that even after rescue, there's no one safe for her to go home to. The fact is that being rescued from trafficking does not mean that you're free. The years that she spent at the hands of her trafficker have delayed her in every way possible. She's been robbed of one of the most precious things that no one can replace: time. And while we cannot give her back the years of her youth, and we cannot unright the wrongs that were done to her, we can give her time by providing her safe residence at the harbor. The harbor gives survivors the time to breathe, the time to heal, and the time to trust, as well as the time to restore. And although we are very proud of the effectiveness of the Harbor Restoration Program, the need to expand is ever present. Referrals do not stop, even when the home is full. It is our desire that one day no survivor would have to wait for the necessary restorative services she needs to move forward in her healing journey. Tonight, it's our hope that you will catch just a small glimpse of what it means to be a victim of sex trafficking through video and through the words of one of our graduate survivors. Once you know just how far a victim had to go to reach sustainable independence after years of being trafficked, you will understand just how much God and the Harbor Program have helped them overcome.
Thank you. Like Alicia shared, the need is overwhelming. And the impact of North Star, the impact that North Star Initiative is making in the lives of survivors is incredible. We have a real opportunity tonight to make a significant difference. We're going to begin with the live auction, and again, my reminder to those of you watching from somewhere else, go ahead and put in your max bid. We're going to be selling these items live right now and right here, so we're going to integrate the live bids and the online bids. But my encouragement again, we don't want you to miss anything if you're online. Go ahead, put your max bid in right now. Remember, there is a lag time if you're watching at home. We want you to be able to get what you want and give what you want. So put your max bid in, let the software do the bidding for you. For those of you here in the room, if you would get out your bid card, please. And if you would hold it up, please. This is not a bid. We just want to get a picture, okay? Everybody hold up your card. If you don't have one, just borrow your neighbor's. All right. Oh, got a picture. Is that good? Got the picture? All right, great. So now you know how it's done. Tonight, assisting me tonight, Lisa will be reading the descriptions of the items, but I have two of my favorite auctioneers here tonight, my son Mike, his wife, and my daughter-in-law Jess. So they'll be helping you to bid. You can bid to Mike or to Jess. She'll be out there. I know it's a long way to the back of the room. Jess is going to be my eyes back there too. So our item number one, first item, is the Blackworth Live Fire Grill Chef's Dinner and Wine Pairing for 8. This is donated by Eric and Vicki Hoover. Lisa, tell us a little more about it.
Yes, the Blackworth Live Fire Grill culinary team will provide a unique chef's choice dinner with wine pairing for 8 guests. The dinner includes appetizers, salads, a main course, and dessert using fresh, local, and seasonal ingredients, all prepared using their live fire hearth. So come for a one-of-a-kind dining experience with fire, embers, and wine, valid for a mutually agreeable time in 2021-2022.
An incredible experience. Here we go. What do you want to give? 3,000, 2,000. What do you want to bid? I have 1,600 already. 16 and now 1,700. 16 and 17. 16 and 17, 17, 17, 17, 16, 17. I have 1,600 and now 17. 1,600 is bid. Looking for 1,700. Thank you. 17 and now 18. 17, 18 and now 19. 19 and $2,000. 2 to go. You want to bid 2, 2, 2. I have 19 here. $2,000. 19's a bid 2. Thank you. And 21, 22, 22, 2, 2, 22, 22, 23, 23, 22 and 23. I have 2,200 and 2,300. 22's a bid 23. I have him at 22 and now 23. Right? 22 and 23. He can bid again if you'd like. I already have him in at 22. 20, you're in at 22. And now 3, 22, 23, last call. Thank you so much. You bought it, $2,200, and your buyer number is? Who would you like us to charge that to? Number 307, buyer number 307. Thank you very much. Next is the Amish-made desk and chair. This is donated by Country Value Woodworks.
This minimalist large writing desk with a pencil and a keyboard drawer is made of maple wood with this Sealy stained top and country white base with rub through. The chair is the same wood and finish. It's ideal for an in-home office space or bedroom.
Very nice. What do you want to give? Give me $1,000. Give me $500 to start it. 5 to go, 5 to bid 5, 5 to give me 500 for it. 5 to go, 5 to bid 5, 5, 5 to bid 5, 5, 5. $250 first. 2.5. Oh, I got 400. Thank you. They're bidding from online. Thank you. I have 400, and now 5. 4, 5. 4's the bid, and 5, 5 to bid 4 and 5. 4 and 5, 5 to bid 5, 5 to bid 500. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd recommend you buy this desk. It's really nice. It's right here if you didn't see it yet. If you want to go test out the chair, you have time to run over and check it out. All right. I have 400 as a start. Now 500. 4 and 5. 4 and 5, 5 to bid 4, now 500. You know what? Drive it home. They're going to, you know, that desk was pretty nice. We should have bought. See, tonight, again, it's not about getting a bargain. Right. It's about what we get to give. I need $500. This could be a Christmas gift, too. Give me $500 for it. I have 400, now 5. Last call, 500. Online for $400. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here we go. Next item. You get to drive the Corvette for 24 hours. Yeah. So, you say it's not yours. No, it's okay, not. All right. But you can have it. It could be yours for 24 hours. All right. So this was donated by Howie Ziegler. Lisa, tell us more about the Corvette.
Sure. Drive-in style with a 2021 C8 Corvette for 24 hours and up to 100 miles. Winner of Motor Trend's 2020 Car of the Year and River's Choice Awards. Comes with automatic transmission, and the Targa top comes off for a convertible feel. Winner must be over the age of 25 years of age and older.
And we think we know why, correct?
Yes,
all right.
exactly.
All right. Here we go. 24 hours in the Corvette. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Give me $1,000. 1,000 to go. 1,000 to go. What do you want to bid? I have 400. Now 5. 4 and 500. 4 and 5 to bid 5. 5 to bid 500. 4's the bid. 5, 5, 5. You're 4, 4 to 4 and 5. 5. Thank you. 5 and now 6. 5 and 6. You want to go 6 and now 7. 7, 7 and 8. 8, 8. You want to bid 8 and 9. 9. Give me 900. 9 to go. 9, 9. Give me $1,000. $1,000. 9 in the back and $1,000. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. 900. Now 1,000. 900 here and $1,000. 900. Last call. $1,000. 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200. Now 13, 12 and a 13, 12 and a 13, 13, 13, 14, 14. I have him in the back at 13, 13, now 14, 13 and 14. Way back, sit at 13. You're out. Sitting down's out. 13, 14, 15, 15 in the back and now 16, 1,600, 16, 16, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 16, 17, 18, Jess. Get him again, 18, 18, 19, 19, 1900, 19, 19, you bid 19, 18 and 19. I have 18, now 1,900. Sitting down with Jess at 18 and now 19. The bid's up here, no mistakes. Sold it your way for $1,800. Thank you very much. Sorry, it was 161. Thank you very much. Buyer number 161. Have you ever been to Anna Maria?
I have. Not in this place, though. I want to go here.
This is beautiful. What I remember about Anna Maria, we were there for Thanksgiving one time, and we were out in the sun. You know, the sun was setting, and everybody just comes out to the beach to watch the sunset.
Yeah.
And the sun went down, and we all applauded. It was amazing. It was so beautiful. So Anna Maria, 7-night getaway, donated by David and Debbie Holliger.
Located just a block to the beach and walkable to the Sandbar Restaurant, great restaurant. Restaurants and shops, and features a king master bedroom with ensuite bath and a queen bedroom. A queen bedroom with half bath is in the detached pool house. Enjoy the pool area with covered patio and a huge open backyard. It accommodates up to 8 people. The getaway includes a 1-week stay, Saturday to Saturday, from January to July 2022, and that's based upon available dates.
So you use it between January? You use it between January and June of next year.
And July. July.
July. 1 week, Anna Maria Island. Here we go. What do you want to give? What do you want to bid? Give 5,000 to start it. 5 to go. 5 to bid 5, 5 to bid 5, 5 to bid 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me $2,000. I have 2, 2, and now 3, 2, $3,000. 2 and 3, 3, bid 3, 3, bid 3,000. I have 2 and now 3, 2, $3,000. 2,500. We'll go halves. 2,500. I have 2,025. 25, 5 to bid 2,500. Thank you. And now 3,000. 25 and 3. I have 25 in the back and $3,000. 25 and 3. 3. You want to bid 3? 25 and 3. 25. Who else? And $3,000. A week at Anna Maria. I know this is a spectacular place. I have 2,500 bid. I'm looking for $3,000. 3,000 to go. 25 and a 3. 25 and 3,000. You could do all your Christmas shopping right here tonight. It is valued at $5,000 for a week. It absolutely is. You're getting a good deal. I have 2,500 and now 3,000. 25 and 3. 3. You want to bid 3? 3. Bid 3. 3. Bid $3,000. Mike, I hate to sell it that cheap at a fundraiser. You know what I'm saying? I got 25. Who else? 3. 2,500. $3,000. Mike, would 26 help anybody? 25. 2,600. 25 and 26, 26 and 7, 7, 27, 7, 7, 7 and 28, 2,800, now 9, 29, 29, 9, even 29, 9, 29 and $3,000, 3 to go, 3 and 31, 31, 1, 31, the more you pay, the more you like it, now 32, 32, 32, 2, 2, I have 31 and 32, 31 and 32, 2, 31 in the back and 32. Sold it your way for $3,100. Thank you. Number 318. 318. Is that buyer number? Thank you very much. I love this next one. This is a digital billboard in Lancaster. You get in the rotation for 4 weeks on a digital billboard in Lancaster, and this comes to us donated by Oak Tree Outdoor Advertising. Think about this for your company or for a ministry or an organization.
Yep.
Oh.
Promote your company or milestone event, maybe your anniversary coming up, milestone event. Digital billboard for 4 weeks. Billboard can be used during any month on a space available basis. 30 billboard locations to choose from within Lancaster County.
Here we go. What do you want to give? I have 1,000 to start it. 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,200, 11 and now 12, 11 and now $2,500 value. I have 1,100 and now 1,200, 11 and 12, 11 and 12, 12 to be 1,200, 12, 11 and 12. I have 1,100, $1,200. Thank you. 12 and 13, 12 and 13, 13, 12 and 13, 1,213, 12 and 13. You want to bid 13? 1,200 bid and now 1,300. 12 and 13, 12 and 13, 13, 13, 12 and 13. 12's with Jess, 1,300. I have 13, and now 14, 13, 14, 13, 14, go again, 14, and now 15. 14's a bid and 15. You want to bid 15, 15, 15, 14, and 1,500? Jess, we sold it your way for $1,400. Thank you, number 160. Number 160, thank you. The next is the overnight stay in the penthouse at Hotel Rockledge and includes $50 gift card to Per Diem, and it was donated by Per Diem and the Hotel Rockledge.
Yep, spend the night in one of Hotel Rockledge's penthouse suites, 1,000 plus square feet of space, featuring a master bedroom with a king bed and suite bathroom with a massive walk-in shower, a spacious living room with an entertaining and dining area, as well as a guest powder room. It provides unparalleled luxury, while floor-to-ceiling windows offer gorgeous sunset views of the surrounding farmland and Rockledge's campus, so you don't have to go to Anna Maria Island for your sunset.
That's right, I can go to Lidditz, yes.
Also enjoy dinner at Per Diem with a $50 gift card.
Here we go. What do you want to give? What do you want to give? Give me $1,000 for it. 1,000, 9, 8, 7. I have 600, and now 700. 6 and 7. 600 bid and 7 to bid 7, 7 to bid 700. 6 here, 7. Thank you. And now 800. 7's here and 800. 7 and now 8. 7's here, 800. You want to bid 8? You have a mic. I have 7 on my right here, and now 800. Last call. 7 here, 800. 800. I got it here first. 8. Now 9. 9 to bid 9, 9, 9 to give me $1,000. 1,000. They always like what you like. $1,000. And now 1100, 11 to go, 11 and 12, 12 to be 12, 12 to be 1200, 12 to be 12, 1200, 12, thank you. And now 13, 12 and a 13, 13, 12 and a 13, 12's with Mike, 1300. Yep, 13, now 14, get him again, Mike, 14, 13, 14, I have 1300, 14, 15, back to you, Jess, 15, 15, 14, 15, 16, 16 to go, 16, 17, 17, 17, 17, 16, 17, 16, 17, 16 and now 17, one more time, 17, and now 1800, 18 to go, 18 and 19, 18, 19, 19, 18 and 19, 18, 19, Jess, you're out, 19 and out, 19, 19, want to go 19, 18, 19. Sold it your way, Mike, for $1,800. Thank you very much. 258, thank you very much. Number 7 is Golf and Lunch for 3 at Lancaster Country Club. This is with David Hornberger, and this was donated by Orrstown Bank.
Grab 2 friends and join Market President David Hornberger for a round of golf at the Lancaster Country Club. Lancaster Country Club is a top 100 rated golf course by Golf Digest. If you prefer to walk, caddies are available and included as well. You will contact David to arrange a mutually acceptable date for the upcoming golf season, 2021-2022.
Here we go. Let's play golf. What do you want to give? Give me $1,000 for it. 1,000 to go. 1,000 to go. What do you want to give? I got 550. 550 and now 650. 550. 650. Thank you. And now 7.5. 750. 750. 650 is with you. I have him at 650. Now 750. 650. Now 7.5. 7.5. 650 seated. Now 7.5. Oh, thank you. And now 8.5, sir. 850. 8.5. 8.5, you want to go? 8.5. I have 7.5 way back, and now 8.5. 7.5, 7.5 bid, 7.5, 7.5 and 8.5. 8.5, 950, 950, 9.5, 9.5. Give me $1,000. I'll cut you a break. $1,000, 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go. I got 950 in the back, and now 1,000. 950 way back. You want to go $1,000? Can't tell. $1,000. The bid's in the back. 950 and $1,000. Sold out your way for 950. Thank you. Is that number 2? 294, 294. Thank you very much. Hey, let's give a hand to all of our bidders so far and all of our backup bidders, because we can't do it without the backup bidders either. So next we have a sterling silver John Hardy classic chain cuff bracelet, and this was donated by Brent L. Miller Jewelers and Goldsmiths.
The perfect staple for fall and winter, this sterling silver John Hardy classic chain flex cuff bracelet is the perfect addition to your jewelry collection. This beautiful piece is a size small, medium, and features hammer and caps. Hammer and caps. Hammer and caps. I did not know that's what they're called.
Well, we have them for you right now.
There they are.
Here we go. What do you want to give? 500 for it. 4, 3, 3. I have 250. Now 300. 2.5 and $300. 2.5 and 3. 2.5 and 3. 3 and 3. 2.5 and 300. 300. Thank you. And now 3.5. 300's in the room. And now 350. 300 and 3.5. 300 and 3.5. Half. $350. Last call. $350. Sold it here for $300. Thank you very much. And that is buyer number 237. Buyer 237. Thank you. Thank you. This is a great item. A custom brick fireplace. This is donated by EWBN. Custom brick fireplace. They'll build it at your place.
Yes. Bid on this custom brick fireplace. There is a fire pit installed by EWBN. It's perfect for the fall season. Now, colors for the brick include your choice of coastal tan, fieldstone, granite, or mesquite.
Sure, one of those will work, right?
One will work. Colors for the top cap include your choice of charcoal, mocha, or sand. And the dimensions are 17.5 inches tall. Outside diameter width is 50 inches, inside diameter 30 inches, and the installation must be within 30 minutes of New Holland, Pennsylvania. Certificate expires October 22nd, 2022, so 1 year.
I have a whole year, and this again would make a great Christmas gift to give to someone who you know would like a fire pit. Here we go. What do you want to give? What do you want to give? $1,000. 500 first. 500 to go. 5 to bid 5. I have 350 and now 400. 350 and 4. 350, $400. 350 and 4. 4 to bid 400. 350 and now 4. Last call, $400. I have 350 here and $400. Sold it right here for $350. Thank you very much. Online bidder at $350. Thank you. All right, this is item number 10 in our live auction. The last one, we have 2 nights. This is a 2-night getaway. Includes Longwood Gardens. This is donated by the Fairville Inn and Longwood Gardens.
This package includes a 2-night weekday stay at the newly renovated Fairville Inn. Breakfast is included with your stay. The gift certificate is valid until October 2022. Also included in this package are 2 complimentary tickets to Longwood Gardens. This American Botanical Garden consists of over 1,077 acres of gardens, woodlands, and meadows in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania.
Here we go, Longwood Gardens and 2-night weekend. Here we go. What do you want to give? $1,000. 1,000 to go. 750. So I have 750 here. 750. 8.5. 7.5 and 8.5. 850. 7.5 the bid. 850. 7.5 and 8.5. The bid 8.5 and now 950. 8.5 with Jess and now 950. 8.5 the bid. 9.5. 8.5 and 9.90. The bid 9.5. 9.5. I have 9.5 here and now I need $1,000. $1,000. 950. You got 1,000, Jess? Yeah, 1,000, and now 1,100, 1,000, 1,100 to go, 1,000 to bid here, and now 1,100, 1,100 online, 1,100, 1,200, 12 to go, 12 to bid, 12 to go, 1,200. Hey, by the way, Jess and Mike are both professionals. They'll tell you when it's too much. You got 12? 12, and now 13, 1,213, 12 and 13, 12 and 13. I have 12 here, now 13, 13, 12 and 13. She's out. I have the bids here, 1,200, 1,200. 1,200 is with Jess. They need to bid again online. You need to bid again. I have 12.5 right here. 12.5 and now 13. 12.5 and 13. 12.5 to bid and 13. 13. I'm going to give them a minute to catch up. 12 and now 13. Online's out. The bid's with Jess for 1,200. Going to outer space, coming back down through Cape Canaveral. Okay, we got it. Sold it your way for $1,200. Thank you very much. That number 318, number 318. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your generosity. We will be back. Don't get rid of your big cards yet. We have some more to do. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Tim. Let's hear for Tim. And again, let's hear it for all those auction winners, too. Way to go. Thank you so very much. And as Tim said, remember, there's still an opportunity to win an auction item tonight. The silent auction over here will remain open until 8:15 tonight. Of course, you can do that online as well. I would now like to welcome Janelle back on stage for the next part of our program.
At this time, we would like to present you with our short film. The vision for this film is to open your eyes to the brutal reality of sex trafficking by sharing our survivors' experiences through a cinematic production. I now present to you Trafficked.
My life before I was trafficked, I guess would say ideal.
My mom and I had a trying relationship. My parents fought all day, every day.
Are you kidding me right now? What about the email you saw I saw last month? You don't remember that? Do you remember me seeing the email from the guy from the office?
What are you talking about? Stop changing the subject, stop deflecting.
Love?
that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Tested by the motion. Loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up.
Hey, Abby.
Hey.
You're even sexier in person. How you feeling?
Better.
You want to go back to my place and tell me about it? Come on. It's more private there. We could talk, you know? You good?
Yeah, I can come over a little bit.
Okay.
You live here?
Yeah?
How long have you lived here?
Too long. Yo, what's up? This is Abby.
Abby, welcome. Come on in. Sit down. Stay a while.
Yo, Jimmy, let me get a bump.
Oh, you always just leave your company like that? Why do you bring Abby your water?
I like your shirt. Thanks. It's cute.
In the beginning, like when it started,
I'm not sure.
it wasn't alcohol.
There you go, sweetie.
It was like something in the water.
Jeff, I don't feel good.
You'll be fine. Just relax.
So one day, I got into his phone, and there was a video he had of me of this other guy having sex with me while I was unconscious.
She did.
What happened last night?
Oh, we had a blast last night. You don't remember?
I passed out.
Oh, you ain't passed out. You was wild last night.
I want to go home.
Stay a while. Jimmy, get this nice girl some food.
I want to go home now.
You just told your mom you left and you're not coming back.
Give me my phone, I'm leaving.
Listen, you're not going anywhere. Try to leave again, I'll kill you.
So, how long have you been living here? I've been here for 6 years now. Okay.
Please, open up.
Abby.
I want to talk about your options. There's a women's shelter downtown. You can stay there until we get you reconnected with your family. Or there's
No.
No to the shelter or no to reconnecting with your family?
Both.
Okay. The other option is a restorative program in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You would have to commit to at least 3 months. It's fairly intensive. They have classes, different kinds of therapy. It's faith-based.
How far away is it?
4 hours.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you want?
Sure. That's what I want.
Okay. I'll get your paperwork together. You can have a seat in the lobby and Sharon will call you when your ride is here.
Hey, Abby, welcome to North Star.
North Star, it's nurturing me back to normalcy. Equine therapy to me is amazing, honestly. Horses have like amazing sensibilities. Getting to work with them, it's, I don't know how to explain it. You really have to tune into how you really feel at your core. It actually really does help you process through things that you may not even realize you needed to process.
North Star gave me hope, love, unconditional love.
North Star has given me my life back.
North Star, it's given me an opportunity to have a life that I never would have otherwise had. I can hope to lead a normal life someday.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw here is a representation of true stories from North Star survivors. We couldn't show you every detail, but I trust that this will leave you with a better understanding of just how easily trafficking can happen and the impact that North Star Initiative has on survivors. At this time, I would like to transition to a Q&A period. Sitting here on the stage with me is Charlie, one of our brave graduates. She would like to share a portion of her experiences in hope that you will understand the reality of modern-day slavery taking place right now, all around the world, and even in our own backyards. Thank you, Charlie, for your willingness to be here tonight and to tell us about your story. Can you tell us what your childhood was like, and did you grow up with two parents?
My childhood wasn't your typical childhood. My mom was like 16 when she had me. She was with my biological father for till I was about 3. In that period, she had my younger sister. She's about a year younger than me. Sorry, guys, I'm a little nervous and I'm all shaken up in the film. Anyways, long story short, it was just like a lot of abuse, from my biological father to my mother towards us kids. And she finally got away from him. and we proceeded to be like homeless, you know, living with friends. She had a few different boyfriends until she met my stepfather, and he wasn't your typical father figure, but he was the only father I had known. He's still in my life to this day. But then it started, you know, the moving, the poverty. My mom and my stepdad both had addiction problems. They were toxic for each other. So there was that. And we lived in like campgrounds and hotel rooms and people's houses and on people's couches and in abandoned houses. And, you know, my mom was pregnant with my half-sister for about, and we lived in a campground that entire time, which was pretty rough because, you know, living in a tent is not ideal. But my sister was born. We moved into a trailer again. And I quickly took on the like mother role to my younger sister, Gabby, because my mom was like, she wasn't there, but she was there. She would sleep all the time. She had like a drug problem. I would cook dinner. I would take care of the baby. I would get up with the baby and I'd feed her. I was like 10 or 11. And, you know, she called me mom until she was like 3. She had really bad, like, whatever that word is, you know, when the separation anxiety. Okay, there it is. And a lot of the time we didn't have, we never had power. We never had water. Like, I knew how to turn on the water meter by the time I was 12 years old. I knew how to cook a 4-course meal on a kerosene heater. We had blankets covering our walls. Like, it was just like ideal. I mean, not ideal. It was just poverty. I definitely learned how to survive at a young age.
Sadly, what we find is family dysfunction is the reality of many survivors that come to the harbor. My next question is, what age were you trafficked? And can you tell us a bit about those experiences?
So childhood was just the beginning for me. My aunt started molesting me and my cousins when we were around 5 years old. So she would like make it a game, which is really hard to this day to talk about because, you know, it's just not something that you want to admit to or even think about, really. She would make us watch bestiality. A lot of the times it was horses. And as you saw, we have horse therapy. So my first time seeing a horse was like, I got physically sick. I mean, I had a fever. It wasn't good. I still have images in my head, you know. Still deal with that to this day. Certain smells trigger me. My aunt's boyfriend then began molesting me as well, which was hard because I normalized it. Like, I didn't say anything. I knew it was wrong, but I didn't know what about it was wrong. So therefore, I just didn't say anything, if that makes sense. Growing up in a broken home, I sought after any attention I could get. Around age 12, while I was bussing tables for a restaurant my mom worked at, it was this Greek guy. She was the only waitress there, and I was cleaning sauces. And the owner kind of nodded his head back towards his office. And I just went in there, and he paid me $175 to assault me. I guess you say assault because being so young, you don't know. You know, you're consulting, but you don't know what you're consulting to. And growing up in a broken home and not having money ever, it was like, I should use the money. Like, money was good. We needed money. So whatever this was doing was for my benefit. Like, all this money, I could use this. And it was just like, this is all I have to do to earn money. And, you know, we're out here struggling, and this is all I have to do. So easy. Being molested as a child set me up for accepting this kind of abuse. Because you don't know. So the manipulation I endured throughout my life made me feel like I deserved almost what was happening to me.
I know this may be difficult to share some of the most intimate details of your trauma, but yet you recognize the importance of shedding light on the modern-day slavery that is happening right here and how childhood sexual abuse leads to sexual exploitation. Just as you heard earlier, and just like Charlie's story, 46% of our survivors have been trafficked by a family member. Charlie, was there ever a point in time that you realized that what was happening to you was in fact trafficking?
No. Everything was so normalized. Like, I thought people just lived in abandoned houses and boiled water to bathe in, you know? Like, I didn't know that it was, you know, things like this were just normal. When you think of sex trafficking, you think of kidnapping, but it's actually like coercion and manipulation. You know, they get you when you're vulnerable. I thought it was just surviving when I was really being manipulated. At 18, oh yeah. At age 18, I had went to a garage to meet some, you know, people that were supposed to pay me for money. And I didn't realize that I was walking into a gang rape. I didn't know I was gonna get stabbed in the arm. I didn't know I was gonna leave fighting for my life. I got away. I didn't seek any help for I know I had this scar in my arm, and I didn't go to the doctors. I just kind of went on with my life, you know. And I told my drug dealer about it, and he introduced me to somebody who could protect me, somebody who could make sure stuff like this doesn't happen. You know, I'm on the street, I'm doing it anyways. I'm scared now, so I might as well just go to somebody who's gonna help me, protect me. And then he introduced me to the internet back page, and he taught me how to sell my body for real. I was making way more money than I was just street walking. But he took all my money. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. I took care of these men for years, and I didn't see a penny of it. Just driving myself into the ground. Another incident, when I was working for this particular guy, a guy put a gun to my head and stole all my money, all my stuff, and he stalked me for like a month afterwards, and my pimp wasn't there to protect me, though. He was like off doing something else when I called him, and just total lie. I realized I was trafficked after arriving at North Star and taking the trafficking assessment during group therapy, because I didn't think I was trafficked. I just thought that, you know, I was a prostitute and this is what I did for money, you know. I was just surviving. But I realized that I answered yes to every single question on that assessment. And I realized that I wasn't just trafficked once, but my entire life, by both men and women. So.
Just as Charlie shared, many survivors are unaware that in fact their experience is trafficking until they enter the Harbor Restoration Program. Can you tell the audience how you found out about North Star Initiative and why you chose to come to the Harbor Restoration Program?
So, I was in jail. I've done a lot of time in jail. I got a really bad addiction problem, or had, you know, it comes with the life, you know, trying to numb your feelings, trying not to think about it, trying to feel something other than what you feel. I had a friend who overdosed and passed away a few years ago. I was in a holding cell when this woman walked in we were waiting for court, and we like looked at each other. She looked familiar, I looked familiar. She asked me if I knew her daughter, and I realized it was my friend's mom. She asked me how I was doing, how life was. Obviously, it wasn't great. We were sitting in a cell together. And she said she could refer me to people who could help me. She introduced me to a lady who was an advocate with Virginia Beach Justice Initiative, sorry. And I went through the interview process, and I got partnered with an advocate, and she's the one who got me in touch with North Star. She worked hard to find a program. She came to all my court dates. she was trying to find something specifically for what I had been through. And here I am.
Charlie, can you tell the audience how North Star has helped you to get to the place that you are right now?
I always cry at this part because it's so real. I don't know where I'd be. There's so much trauma I tried to process on my own. I didn't even know it was trauma, you know? I just normalized it. It was my life. And coming to North Star, I never got the chance to be a child or a teenager or an adult. And they kind of helped me be all in one in a short period of time. Like, you know, they taught me how to cook, and they also read me nighttime stories, you know? Like, we just did it all. And it felt good. They helped me learn how to speak up for myself because I don't have boundaries at all. I don't have a voice. I learned basic life skills like what it means to have a bank account and how to use a credit card because I had no idea. And all these things that you do, just, you know, you learn as you grow older. And I learned it all here, you know. I got a late start, but here I am. And I'm doing really good. Yeah. Still really hard though, you know, to this day. Like, I'm still trying to learn how to, you know, be like productive member of society. But North Star helped me get here. I don't know where I'd be without them.
Charlie, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing how North Star Initiative has made an impact in your life and that the services have helped you. We are grateful to God for guiding you to the harbor, and it's exciting to see the healing and restoration that God has done in your life. My final question for the evening is, what is one thing that you want to leave the audience with tonight?
Being a child with no voice and no discipline and no guidance and, you know, just, I guess all I can say is just be there, you know, for your children. Just keep watch for the signs. And, you know, if you even have just the slightest feeling, then you probably are right. Because I'm living proof that it happens. And also, anger is not the way to deal with, you know, your child. I have a stepfather, and he is always angry. He instills fear in me to this day, and I'm almost 25. It's not the way to deal with it. The one time I spoke up, nobody believed me, so just be sure to keep an open ear.
Thank you for that. I think it's very important for us as parents. I myself have young adult children, and I remember the loud noise that's going on in this world with voices that's screaming in their head and all of the pressures. And I think it's important that we create that safe space for our children to process life and their mistakes without shame or condemnation. If we aren't that safe space, then who will be? Charlie, I appreciate you being here tonight, for sharing a portion of your story. For a survivor, we know it takes a tremendous amount of courage and bravery to be on stage and discuss a part of your story. It's amazing to see how God has restored your brokenness and brought redemption. And we thank the Lord that He's going to continue to use your story to educate and to encourage others. Again, thank you for being here tonight, and we love you.
Oh, thank you so much. Again, Charlie, Janelle, thank you. Again, I so admire your courage and thank you for sharing. It is sobering to hear the personal realities of trafficking firsthand from a survivor. And as you just learned, the effects of trafficking are devastating and have a powerful impact on an individual's perception of their self-worth and of their value. And as we near the end of our time together tonight, we have one final opportunity tonight to give directly to the work of restoring the lives of survivors of domestic sex trafficking. As you heard, it is happening right here in Lancaster County, and the need is great. Survivors need our help. North Star Initiative needs our help. So let's get out our phones, click on the link that was sent to you, or follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen to donate. Plus, we have an incredible challenge and opportunity. If we can raise $10,000, it will be matched with another $10,000 tonight. So that's double the impact. And I know that we can make it happen. Tim, you know we can make it happen.
So I need you to get two things. I need you to get your phone, but I also need you to get your bid card. Get your bid card out, and I want you to look at those digits. Look at those digits on your bid card. And I want you to consider turning those digits into dollars. Now, as you're looking at that card, you may be able to add a 1 or a 2 in front or a 0 behind it. But tonight, we're going to set the clock for 5 minutes. We're going to reach that $10,000 goal so that we can get that match. So we have the clock up here. Let's go ahead and start the clock. We're going to do a 5-minute countdown. You can donate as many times as you want. If you need help in getting to the link, raise your hand. There are people that will come, and they will help you get into the link. So consider the digits on your number and turning those digits into dollars, and then turning those dollars into changed lives. Charlie, thank you so much for your story. Thank you for sharing that with us tonight. You know, your donation right now will go towards supporting other survivors from beginning to end in the Harbor Restoration Program. I love the fact that it provides a clear path to exit. It takes people in where they're at, but then helps them and gives them that exit plan. That's done by focusing on the therapy, the education, the life skills, job skills, and so much more. You know, tonight, knowing that we can prepare women to lead lives of sustainable independence. You know, I understood everything Charlie said tonight. But in my life, I couldn't relate to any of it. My life was so different from hers, and yours probably was too. Tonight, we can take what we were blessed with to make a difference. Harbor provides safety in times survivors need to find restoration, freedom, and life forever. Now, I'd like to introduce you to North Star Initiative board member Claire Shivington to share a few words as the countdown's going on. You keep talking. I'm going to watch the money, okay?
Okay. Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for being here tonight. As a board member, I was asked to share why I am passionate about North Star Initiative. Well, my story is a little bit different than some of the others. You know the old saying that you cannot judge a book by its cover. Those books that have a really pristine cover and on the back is a great photo opportunity. Then you start looking at the book, and you start opening it up, and you're looking at the pages, and some are soiled, some are ripped, torn, some are pristine, some have watermarks. They're just not perfect, and that would be me. I was raised in a very affluent and prominent family in another state. Everybody knew my parents. They knew our name. My parents were highly regarded. They were very respected. We were involved in many things, from church to school to businesses to our community. Our book cover was pristine. What people did not know was what went on behind the closed doors. I have a sibling who's 5 years older than me, and he started sexually abusing me from the time I was 4 years old until I was 15. At the age of 16, my parents found out and did nothing about it. And sadly, to this day, They barely acknowledge it. There wasn't usually a day or 2 days that went by that my dad did not physically beat me. And I'm not talking a slap, I'm not talking a belt, I'm talking where I had physical bruises. We had a social worker get involved in our family because one of my teachers noticed the bruising. I had a bloodshot eye. My mom, well, she verbally, emotionally, and mentally abused me, telling me I would never amount to anything, that I was a nobody. Nobody would ever think anything of me, and I would never get anywhere in my life. So you're getting the gist of what my life was like behind this closed door, this really nice book cover. And it was the same mantra: you don't tell anybody. They'll never believe you because you're a liar. Why am I sharing this? Because I didn't have a voice. I had no one to speak to. I did not have help. And I didn't know where to go. You know, back then, yeah, I'm dating myself, you didn't talk about those things, especially because of my family. When I was 16, I met the Lord. I met my future husband, and I met his mom and dad, and my life changed. Now, I have a voice, and we are the voice at North Star Initiative. We are the people who are listening and who will listen to the young ladies and women that come into our program. I am passionate about North Star because I was the little girl that didn't have a voice. And I was the teenager that was told to be quiet. And now I'm an adult and I have the voice here. So through North Star Initiative, we get to be the advocate. We are the voice, we are the channel to help these women until they have their voice. Thank you for helping us to be the voice tonight and for our future with North Star Initiative.
Claire, thank you. Thank you for your story and reminding us of why we're all here tonight. Remember, every dollar that you give tonight goes toward impacting survivors like Charlie. I'm so glad that Charlie could be here with us tonight, and I know it was so brave of her to be up here. If we could give another hand for everyone that shared their stories tonight, thank you. I need to get clarification. Did we reach $10,000? We did, okay. That's why it says $30,000 right behind me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your generosity tonight. I want to turn it back over to my friend Lisa. Doesn't she do a great job?
Thank you, Tim. Doesn't he do a great job?
Thank you.
Thanks. I would like to at this time invite Alicia and Janelle back on stage.
So thank you all for giving this evening, those of you at home and those of you here tonight. I know that our survivors are grateful to have the support of their community, and we, of course, are humbled by your generosity.
As we tally the total results tonight, we would like you to be the first to know that North Star Initiative is expanding. We're in the process of raising funds for the Survivor Center. It's a space where survivors can gather and community alike for education, therapy, training, and a sense of belonging. If you're interested in learning more about this project, there is a table set up in the back with information. Go and check it out.
All right, before we give you the total of what we raised tonight, we have to draw our raffle winner. And we have that raffle winner. Congratulations to Caitlin Gaiman. You are the winner of our 50-50 raffle and will win $1,015. Congratulations.
Again, thank you to all of our sponsors who made this evening possible, and to all of you who have invested into our ministry. Without the support of our community, the work that we do for survivors of sex trafficking would not be possible. Thank you also to the survivors, many of whom are watching virtually this evening. We are grateful and inspired by your courage and your perseverance. We are so proud of you, and we love you very much. Just a reminder, the silent auction closes at 8:15 p.m. We invite you to connect with us so we can share the future plans at North Star Initiative. Okay, I think we've waited long enough for the total dollar amount that's been raised tonight.
Tonight, we raised, I guess you say so far because the silent auction, we raised tonight $151,071.
There it is. Not have done this without all of you at home and here tonight. Thank you so much for supporting the women at the harbor, and thank you for giving the gift of restoration.
On behalf of the entire North Star Initiative team, thank you, everyone, and good night.
You're on, you're on.
Everybody, I just want to make one announcement, please. Don't forget, there is dessert and coffee, so please make sure you get some dessert and coffee before you leave. Thank you.